How's it going, guys?
How's it going for you?
Doing very well.
Great.
It's Q87.7. We're hanging out at PIQNIQ backstage. Of course, the lovely Tyler and Josh from 21 Pilots. What's a day like today? Like, what's that like for you guys? Like, is it just crazy all day, or do you get some downtime, or?
There's some craziness to it for sure. Yeah, but you kind of get used to it. You walk into a room and you assess the craziness. We have several couches here today, which
Yes.
That's off the wall.
Just
you know?
totally
Get my
crazy.
own couch?
Yeah, it's just crazy.
You have your own couch.
The drummer couch.
Unfortunately, you have to give it back when we're done, though.
That's fine.
You can't take
if
it
I
with
can
you.
just borrow it for this
Yeah.
moment,
We
then
can put it on
that's
stage
enough.
or something later if you'd
That'd
like.
be nice.
Actually,
Yeah.
that'd be sick.
Right. That'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it?
No, it'd be sick.
Yeah.
Okay, it would be sick.
It would actually
Right.
be sick.
Sick.
It's actually sick.
I will get cooler as this interview goes.
We'll
I
work
have
on
a
it.
feeling.
Yeah.
Cool.
You guys get a chance to walk around. You guys even brave that on something like this to see kind of like what the crowd's like before you guys go out there, or is it something that you guys are just like, nah, it's a little too crazy?
We used to be able to walk around.
Yeah,
which
probably
is,
not
which is
as much
great,
anymore.
Because now I get to call my mom and be like, Mom, I'm not able to walk around anymore. It's great.
It's a milestone.
So no, we get to meet a lot of people, and anytime anyone knows who we are or knows what kind of music we do, it's a cool feeling being kind of far from home.
I gotta say, you guys are gonna make out like bandits today. Your merch tent, the line was about as long as the line waiting for the doors to open when as I passed by on my walk over here.
Nice.
You guys are clearly a highlight of today for a lot of people. So
that's cool.
That should be good. I want to talk a little bit about Vessel, which is the album. Now you guys, this is like the big studio album. You guys had a couple things though before that you guys self-released. Is that right?
Yeah. No. Before we got signed and had
Right.
things kind of picking up for us, I would just record songs in my basement and be like, well, that's 14. Might as well just throw that onto a CD or on iTunes.
and get that out
costs
to
like
everybody.
$30 to put something on iTunes.
Right on.
So now people are like, so this is your third album? Like, well, yeah, if you want to call those albums, then that's fine. They're more like mixtapes.
Gotcha.
I guess.
Okay. So now when you walk in though to do after you guys got signed, you walk in to do the album. What's that experience like? Like, what's that first day like? Is that is it overwhelming? Is it just you know what? This is just something that we're used to and we can lay it down? Or
It was definitely not something we were used to. As someone who recorded all the music myself in the past, not that I was any good at it, but I had never involved anyone else in the production. So having a producer was kind of a scary feeling at first. But then we worked with Greg Wells, and he was like, "Listen, I want to preserve all of the authenticity that you've kept throughout the years of just kind of demoing out your own stuff, and let's just make it feel bigger." So I don't think we could have asked for a better experience.
Did you go into it with a lot of it already in your head, like, hey, we already know what we're going to lay down, or is there, when you get into it, is there that kind of more of a process as like once you're in it?
I mean, we had all the songs that we wanted. We had more than enough songs to put on this album. We just had to decide which ones we wanted, and then just little decisions on the way of how long this part should be and what sound we should go for here. And then actually wrote a few songs in the studio too.
Cool.
So that was a cool experience.
Do you have any idea of how many days you guys have like downtime in 2013? Like, are you going to be even home for even part of it?
Like a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, would you qualify that as more or less, or right at what you guys want? I mean, you guys love being on the road. You want to be out there, or would you like to have the opportunity to get home a little bit more?
I mean, for me, it's like I want to be gone as much as possible. I know that's kind of weird. But I've kind of just, in my own mind, I've just gotten used to not being home, and I've kind of just made my life, my home, I guess, on the road. So being home is actually sort of a weird feeling for me now. It's like
Sure.
I see my family, and it's cool to catch up and everything. But then after like 3 days, I'm like, all right, let's just go again. I feel a little weird after being.
Yeah,
home.
Mom, I'm sick of signing signatures for you. Like,
Yeah,
exactly.
I know
Our
you're
moms,
friends.
Yeah, they'll bring
Yeah.
piles of stuff home for their friends or like people that they'd randomly meet who are like, your drummer's mom or whatever.
So actually, speaking of your mom, the people are going to have
Careful
the opportunity
now.
to hear.
Okay.
No, in a good way. I love
Okay.
this story, and
All right.
I want if you're willing to, I want you to share it. The people are going to start getting a chance to hear Heart of Gold on Q87.7, and it's something we're a big fan of. I love the story personally behind it. I know when you guys are on stage, you'll typically tell. Can you share a little bit about kind of the background of that?
Yeah, I know it's that song. I bought a ukulele randomly, and and it was the first thing I played on it, because that's how I approach an instrument is, okay, here's this thing that I can create on it. That's what I want to do. So I just wrote a song on it and had my mom in mind throughout. And, if you really listen to the lyrics, it's not like the most flattering thing in the world, but, it kind of, it reveals a lot of motives for, as a son, when I look at my mother or my family in general, I want to be able to be successful for them. I want to be able to provide for them more than I would ever want for even myself. I'm not trying to do this for success.
That sound you hear is the ladies trying to crawl through their computer screen to get at you right now.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yep. Well, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Cannot wait to see you guys on stage a little bit later. Go buy Vessel, everybody. And thank you guys so much.
Thanks for having
21
us.
Pilots, how are you?